Hey guys, Ginger on Wheels here again. When you're scooting, do your brakes ever feel squishy or less than effective? And you know your brake pads aren't worn out? If you do, then chances are you need to top off the hydraulic fluid in your brake lines. This is pretty normal, it's really fast and easy. Many of you might already know how to do this, but if you don't, I'll show you real quick. And if you learn something, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Thanks.
Warrior.
So this is a quick list of materials needed. You don't need the cat, but you do need this multi-tool that has Allen wrenches on it. This Torx wrench, so you can get the brake reservoir open. And you'll also need these tiny little tubes with brass tips on them. A syringe, so that you can inject the fluid into the lines, and then the brake fluid itself. And all these things come together in a kit, which you can get from the retailer who sold you your scooter. If I can find a link to buy this on Alibaba, I will put it in the description below. Okay, first things first. This is our brake reservoir, and it has hydraulic fluid in it. But we need to have it level in order to fill it up with fluid. In order to get the reservoir level on this side, we have to move this mirror up. And to get it level on this side, we're going to have to move the throttle assembly. So that's why we need our Allen wrench. We're just going to loosen all the bolts necessary in order to access the reservoirs and level them out. For the next step, you need your Torx wrench that came with the kit and a paper towel. And all you do is loosen this little reservoir, the screw in the top of the reservoir. Get your paper towel, make sure that you can catch all the spillage. Okay, you can see the little bit of hydraulic fluid coming out of here. That's why we need our paper towel. So the screw comes out and no fluid's bubbling over, so that's how I know I'm a little low. Okay, so you screw the syringe into the top of the reservoir using the threaded brass tip connected to the hose. So put your paper towel underneath and just dump your hydraulic fluid in top of the reservoir here. Then you stick your plunger in and you just plunge the fluid into the reservoir there. So you'll squeeze the brake lever and you'll see little air bubbles come out of the reservoir like that. And those are the air bubbles that were the culprit for my squishy brakes. So we just do this over and over, and eventually no more bubbles will come up. See all the bubbles coming out when I pump the brakes? Okay, I'm not seeing any more air bubbles, so this one's probably good. So all we do, then we just unscrew this piece, the brass threaded piece, while pulling the plunger a little bit so that the hydraulic fluid doesn't leak out. Okay, so once you get it unscrewed all the way, pull it out. This is much easier said than done, so like I said, paper towel is very important, be careful. Okay, once you get the syringe removed, just wipe the hydraulic fluid off here. It's important to note that this is mildly corrosive, so you don't want it to be on any plastic pieces. And then take the Torx wrench and the screw that you took out and just put them right back in. One thing that's important to note though, in between this wrench and the reservoir, there's a really tiny metal washer, and you want to make sure that doesn't come off when you pull the brass threaded piece out. Hey guys, that was it. It's a relatively easy procedure to fill up your hydraulic lines with fluid. If you enjoyed watching the video, make sure to give me a subscription or like the video and comment below if you have any troubles. I'll try and help you out. Thanks.